Take a live look at the White House on this Friday morning. Want to remind you, we are only 46 days out now from the November election. That is, of course, when you can help impact the future of our country by making your voice heard. And today, early in-person voting begins in South Dakota, Minnesota, and Virginia. And there are several other big voting deadlines coming up soon in our area as well. And we'll get to those in a moment. But first, let's get to our Marcella Robertson, who is live in Fairfax County this morning because, Marcella, there are about 3 locations in Fairfax that is open for early voting, and you are at one of them. Good morning.
Annie, good morning. Yeah, one of them here at the Fairfax County Government Center. Polls here, they open in less than 2 hours at 8 o'clock. We've already seen some poll workers out here putting out signs, letting people know what direction they need to go, if you're doing curbside voting or if you're heading inside. So they are certainly ready and prepared for the day ahead. Now, you'll be able to vote in person early. That is across the state of Virginia. That starts today. Obviously, you'll be able to cast your vote in this historic presidential election. But we know that is not the only race on the ballot. A lot of important local elections as well. So I want to take a moment to walk you through some of that and what it means for Virginians as you head out to the polls today or over the next couple of weeks. So a lot of local elections at stake. We're talking local school board members, local council members in Alexandria. They will be voting for a new mayor this year after a longtime mayor Justin Wilson announced that he was not running for re-election. Also a lot at stake for Virginians when it comes to the makeup of Congress. All 11 U.S. House seats, they are up for grabs this election cycle. Some of those races are expected to be pretty competitive. Now, meantime, incumbent Democratic Senator Tim Kaine is being challenged by Republican Hung Cao. Kaine has held a U.S. Senate seat since 2013. So again, a lot more than just the presidential election at stake here. There are some important voting deadlines as we really get started here for this election cycle that I want to walk you through as well. So early voting starts today through November 2nd. The deadline to register to vote, that is October 15th. You can still register after that, but you'll be voting using a provisional ballot. Now, if you're looking to request a mail-in ballot, you do have to do that by 5 p.m. October 25th. That is the deadline for that. On Election Day, November 5th, the polls, they will be open from 6 o'clock in the morning till 7 at night. If you're in line by 7 o'clock, you will be able to cast your ballot. And please keep in mind, in Virginia, you do need to bring an ID with you to the polls. So again, here at the Fairfax County Government Center, one of 3 locations open for in-person voting later today. This specific location opening in less than 2 hours at 8 o'clock. As we get closer to Election Day in Fairfax County, 13 additional polling locations will open October 17th. That is really kind of the case across the Commonwealth. Really depends on the jurisdiction. But later this morning, we're going to talk with the local registrar, voter registrar here in Fairfax about preparations and turnout that they're expecting and what you can expect if you're heading out to the polls today, and we'll bring you that conversation coming up at 9 o'clock when we check back in with you guys. That's the latest here in Fairfax. Back to you.
All right, Marcella, thanks for all of that great information. Let me run through some key dates now that you need to know for the rest of our area for this election. In Maryland, the State Board of Election tells us mail-in ballots will start going out today, so you'll soon start to see those drop boxes going up around the area. In-person early voting in Maryland runs from October 24th through October 31st. Here it is on your screen right now from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. In D.C., early voting runs from October 28th through November 3rd from 8:30 in the morning to 7 p.m. Mail-in ballots will start going out starting on September 30th in D.C. But those ballot drop boxes won't open in the district until October 11th. I know that's a lot of information, so we have made it easy. You can find all of it over at WUSA9.com. For a full look at the deadlines and all this information coming up for the November election in Maryland, Virginia, and D.C., all you have to do is text the word VOTE to the number on your screen, 202-895-5599. And we can also send you that link to our web article with all of that information. Just text VOTE to this number. Al?